That was Eric, folks. That was Eric who knocked us off when he was playing around with his dicking around with his phone. No pricks inside is there. He I don't know what he did. He ended the stream. So it is what it is. We did. I kicked him out. I yeah. And I already sent. He's like, I need the link. I gave you the link. All right, I gave you the link. Stop hitting buttons, Eric. Okay.
Peter, don't call me when I'm doing a live. I should have
I
just
called
put
him
one
twice.
live.
He didn't answer me. You know.
Whitey calls me. I'm like, the funny part is Whitey calls me when checks on the getting questioned. I'm like, Whitey, what are you doing calling me while this is going on?
I took a call. Someone in the chat. I know that wasn't Irish goodbye. I mean, that was like we were off the air in a second. I was like, boom. I'm like, Eric. He's like, that's it. I go, that was it.
We lost 3,000. We're down to 12.
Yeah, well, we're back down to it is what it is. We got 60. We got 60 true Kronks.
Right.
I took a call and one of our Kronks noticed me down in the corner there on the phone, and they're like, "Who's he talking to?" And I'm like, I gotta go. I'm supposed to be paying attention watching this. But everybody was watching it. I mean, yeah, they'll come back. I mean, we'll have a little fun for a half hour.
Sure.
Buzzing's back.
Excellent.
Buzzing's back.
Nice to see you, Buzzing.
Yeah, that's one of our really good Kronks.
Buzzing, I'm hoping I'm hoping you're as happy as we are today.
Ice Coffee Girl's a good. Listen, anyone that I don't care, even the ones that kind of don't like us and will say something. You know what? I like y'all. My phone is literally still just going berserk. This is probably some of the best news other than sports.
Yeah, the high school sports teams, all of them are like lighting the world on fire.
No, I mean, not the girls' basketball. You set up the pins and I knock them down.
Again, let's keep this on a positive note.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. You remember how good everyone felt after the 903, and that didn't last long, because as soon as they put that committee together, you realized what was going on. That all right, so, the wagons have been circled, and the line's been drawn in the sand, and it is what it is. You have to feel good about this. You really have to feel good about this. Yeah, that man is qualified. He yeah. Here's the other thing. That's the first time we've witnessed one of those. Remember, it was handed down from Chief Bright to Berkowitz, handed right down from Berkowitz to Helena, right? That's the first time they've ever had to do that.
Yeah. Again, I think it's kudos to everybody involved. It was a long process. It was a stressful process, I'm sure, for everybody. But we're very close to and it wasn't. I'm sure it's not easy for everybody, considering that Chief Perkins came in and everybody in the community seemed to think he was a star, and that's great. It's awesome. This guy Chief Daniels kind of has big shoes to fill.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's got. It's not going to be easy. I've called him. His phone is obviously he's blocked me. Goes right into voicemail when I call him.
Text him, have him call you.
Oh, it's ringing. It's finally ringing. Let's find out.
You
Hey,
put 'em on,
live to tape.
you put him on speaker.
Live to tape. You're on speaker and you're on the phone.
Okay.
Okay, Peter. At the end of, well, I'm going to ask you a couple tough questions.
Nothing's tough in my world. Go ahead.
Okay, first tough question. What was said to you at the end of the meeting? Someone, we were watching on TV and someone came across through the chairs and said something to you. Was it a congratulations?
No, it was hostile.
It was, wasn't it? I saw him point right at you.
Yep. Yep.
So they weren't happy with you.
No, that's a police officer.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you
Yep.
do you care? Is it something that can be said on TV?
I honestly, I didn't hear him. There was a lot of noise, and he was mumbling and sputtering because he was so mad. And I didn't hear what he said. And I was talking to the union president,
Yep.
Jim Galanis, who was standing right behind me. And I was talking to Galanis when he came over and barged in and pointed and shook his fist. And I said to Jim, I said, hey, I didn't hear what Scott said. Did you? And he goes, no, I didn't. And I said, well, I didn't either.
Okay. We saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw him
Yeah.
come across. I saw him
Yeah.
gesture to you. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say one way or the other whether it was congratulations or, you're number one. But you know, I wanted to hear it from you, and that's so that was the first thing. And then while we have you, what was your takeaway being there in person? What do you think?
Well, I was very impressed with the professionalism of the new hiree, the new chief. 4-0 vote. I was very impressed with his professionalism. He sat there. He answered every question in a timely manner. He didn't stumble, and he didn't have 14 pages of typed out notes that the other candidate had in front of him. He did it all on his two feet. He answered every question without any paperwork in front of him, and candidly, honestly, and sincerely. And I read the guy as a solid choice, and evidently the select board saw it the same way. And and with that note, I want to say, on that note, John, I want to say that if Chris Boyden or John Camo or Jesus Christ was running from within the department, my position would be you cannot hire from within. There are just too many problems with this department right now. It has to be an outsider to come in and right the ship.
At this moment in time. But nothing says we can't go back to that in the future at some point.
100%.
Yeah.
You could
I
certainly
think we're
hire.
all in agreement with that at the time.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. But at this point in time, I mean, Ray talked about the command staff and, that he's been a command staff member. Well, look at what happened on his watch and look what he didn't do to correct things or make things better.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
Right?
Right.
And this guy talked about discipline and corrective measures and ethics. I didn't hear a lot about discipline from Ray.
No, but here's the thing. They were both kind of asked similar questions. I'm going to go back and rewatch it to see if they were worded differently. But to be fair, they were both asked questions that were very similar to see how each one would answer them. Yeah, I think that, once again, that was where Ray would have been at a disadvantage because he had everyone behind him because nothing would have changed under him.
Right.
And that's the problem. We all wanted a little bit of a change, and we wanted someone to come in here and bring accountability and some and turn and start to turn this town around.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. Exactly. No. I hope I gave you some information.
Yeah, we'll have to talk. We'll talk later because I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna pull that video. Actually, it was already sent to me. I'm gonna watch it again.
Okay.
I noticed it immediately, and you know what? In that's what we're asking for. In the heat of the moment, we're asking for them to be the professionals, for them to rise above, for them to stand there and support the next chief, for them to have to smile at us when they disagree with something, not
Like,
pull that little stunt that that officer did.
well, that's it, and that's what Chief Perkins has advocated since his coming in July 1st. Is I look for feedback. I encourage criticism because that's how problems get solved.
Right.
Is through dialogue, through criticism. Perkins has said that to me 200 times if he said it once, and
Yep.
that's what's got to happen. And for these guys to not stay and support their new chief, who told them 15 times that he would back them 100% as long as they were within inside the four corners of the page.
Right.
He said that 15 times, I bet. I'll back my men. I'll back my men. I'll give them training. I'll give them experience. However, if after 2 or 3 sessions of training and experience and they still commit the same issues or problems, then we have to look at a discipline. I mean, he spelled it all out. He didn't have one note in front of him.
Right. All right.
I thought, yeah.
Well,
I thought I was very impressed with the gentleman. I really was.
well, thank you.
So I'll
We'll,
let you go.
all right. We'll talk later. Thank you.
for-
Thank you for finally answering your phone. And thank you for calling Eric and ruining our live stream because when Eric tried to answer the call, he basically hung up on our live stream. But thank you for ruining it.
My phone died and I was driving home and it powered up and I said, geez, I gotta call these guys. John might be asleep. He's working up early. I'll try Eric. He works till 8.
Yeah, no, so on that note, thank you for not saying anything on this live stream right now. All right. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
So there you go. I was right. I knew that officer was not happy with the results, and yeah. Yep.
Well, I don't know if it was the results or he just doesn't like Peter.
Okay. You don't do it right there in that meeting,
Oh, I agree with you there. There's nothing right about it,
right?
you know.
Uh-huh.
What do you got going, John?
Nothing. I just I guess the it's not Dennis. I know Dennis is in the chat, but Dennis is lighting off fireworks all over Cedar Crest right now. it's like the 4th of July down there. No.
Maybe there's another party on Dennis's street.
Yeah. Now I gotta find that video. Someone sent it to me too. And I'm like, yep, that was it. That's it. Yeah.
What are you looking for?
They didn't give it. No, they didn't send me the right clip. The clip of right near the end, when that officer cut across the middle of the room and gave Peter the hiya. You know, so here's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, content for the next show. You got it. That'll be. I'll have it by tomorrow. Trust me.
Well, I hope that mass exodus today out of that room.
I can have it.
Is
You
it
know
a
what?
symbol for later?
Listen, because Peter ruined the first stream, I can go back and grab it right now off of the first stream. You entertain the folks. You give me 3 minutes, and I can pull
3
that
minutes?
off right now. Yeah, 3 minutes. You can't interact with our 200 people in the chat for 3 minutes. let me pull this off. I mean, I can still talk to you while we do it, but yeah, I'm gonna get that right now.
That front row is very intent on watching Lieutenant Ray.
Oh yeah. Oh, they were. Hey, what about our opening? Huh? Did you like that little opening tonight?
Yeah, you know,
I took that from. I hope he doesn't mind. I took that from. Took that off of.
you didn't get
Twitter
approval.
today.
You didn't get approval beforehand.
I didn't. I took it right before the show, and I'm like, I am going to put that up.
That's some serious liberties.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
I don't know. You might owe each and every Muppet like $20.
I know, huh? I'm almost at that
We'll
point.
take it out of the Canton Chronicle mitigation
We'll
fund.
take it. Yeah, we'll take it out. We'll take it out. Yeah, out of our mitigation fund. Let's see.
Take it out of my pay, John.
All right, let's see where the is this he's right there. Yeah. All right. Let's okay. Hold on a minute. Now I just got to screen record this. I guess I could have. Oh, you know what? I don't have to screen record. I can just share the screen, can't I?
Yeah,
Oh no.
As
Of
long as
course I
you're
can.
in the right spot.
I know. Hold on.
See, I did you a favor.
You did.
Yeah, I wiped out 2,800 people, but that's
28. It's not about the people. The Canton people are still here. If they want to find us, they'll find us.
It was probably time for the 2,800 to go to bed, anyways.
Well, most of them are older. You know. All right, where am I? Let's see. Let me go to my channel. Go to channel. Canton. What are we called? Chronicle?
With the Chronicle.
We're the Canton Chronicle.
Oh, it depends on where you go. I mean, some call it the Cornicle.
The Canton Chronicle. There it is. Look at that. There's take two. There's the select board watch party. Okay, let's pull this up. All right. So let me mute this, and let's oh, wait a minute. I have to. Okay, I gotta go here, and I gotta present. Share screen. Share screen. Select board watch party. All right. So let's we'll add this to the stage, right? I'm gonna make this bigger in a second. It's muted. All right. He's gone right there. So it's before that. I know it's right around here. You can see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's just let this play for a minute without the I think it's this guy in the I think it's the guy in a white sweatshirt. All right. We'll he comes across through the row. I think it might be earlier than this. It might be right after the vote, actually. Actually, let's back that up a little bit more. Like I said, it would have been nice. They all were standing in the back. What's another like 2 minutes? That this is Mike answering. That's Mike finishing his, and then Susan answers hers. Yeah. See, they all just filed out. They could have waited, right? All right. You keep going, Eric, while I watch this here for a minute.
Is it about to happen?
Yeah. It's gonna happen. I think it's right when what he said. Peter said he was talking,
making his move soon.
Yeah, Peter said he was talking to someone.
Galanis, is that him with the hat on?
I don't know. Now we have to analyze this whole thing, huh?
So I'm going to assume that Chris wasn't there because he just wasn't supposed to be there.
Wasn't going to vote. Oh,
he's
here it
not-
comes. Here it
not
comes.
part of the
There it
problem.
is, right there. All right, watch this. He comes over. And then, yeah, see, he wasn't happy with Peter.
No.
Watch. He had to come in. Boom. And he's like, yeah. Not
Almost looked like he was saying something to Galanis, like, "What are you doing talking to him?"
no. Peter didn't hear it. Sam, what? Peter,
Yeah.
what? What did you say? Yeah, whatever. Not everyone's going to be happy. You
No,
know?
yeah. You're never going to make everybody happy.
Right.
I'm
Tell you
sure
what,
Mike Reagan's is happy.
I'm never gonna take my seatbelt off in town. Yeah, see, here's Dennis shaking this guy. Dennis is shaking the chief's hand. This guy's yelling at Peter. One more time. And you know the guy behind Peter there, who Peter said this is was that Galanis behind him?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he heard it.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. And see? There you go. Class act. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good night.
Right. Yeah. So so that was Scott Connor. Galanis, yep. Galanis is the union president, and that was Scott Connor, who is the Terminator. He doesn't want to no, that's James Connor, right? James Connor is the Terminator. Not happy. Yeah. I didn't see Scott Lanhart there. I mean, he's retired. I don't think there was a lot of retired guys there. So Scott Lanhart's a lot smaller. That guy was bigger. That guy would have flipped Peter though. John Connor. That's right. John Connor is the Terminator. Thanks, Mullins. Thanks, Mullins. Wow. You know who wasn't there?
So
I didn't see Lank there.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe he was on duty.
Oh, could be. Yeah. Could be on call. Yep.
I
All
would
these
have thought.
other guys.
I would have thought there would have been a police detail there.
I thought that exactly. I thought that was going to be. I thought they would have had a detail there, just in case.
Well, they knew it was going to be a packed house, kind of.
Yep. Apparently, the other thing is the good thing is the new chief apparently shook the hands of the two cops that stayed behind, and allegedly, word that I'm getting from in the room was he said, "You guys have nothing to worry about,"
Yeah, of course not.
and he was excited to meet them.
Yeah, listen, I hope the emotions just got the best of the ones that left. There's a new day coming, and they should be part of it. And,
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'd still like to see Patty Sherrill stick around. I know she's eligible for retirement. She wants to. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think she's an asset to the town, and
About her.
certainly
Eric.
Charlie Ray. I think Charlie's an asset to the town too.
Yeah. I don't have a bad word to say about him either. Eric, it's 9:38, and I just wanted to point that out that we're getting a late text from Dennis Sweeney. This is before he tucks himself in. That Galanis came up to them before the meeting, shook their hands, and he seems like a nice guy.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
No, listen, 99% of that force are nice people. They're all, it's kind of the old saying, you're only as good as your worst employee. And it's certainly no different in law enforcement than it is in an office building full of accountants, But I think the worst employee is going to get a lot better soon.
Sheila, you know what? Funny you say that. I think that can you say dodged a bullet? But I think Ray may have dodged a bullet with that. What's to say that he might not have done the exact same thing as this guy's going to do, and some of the other officers would probably not be happy with some of his decisions too. We don't know. We don't know what he would have done, right? And who knows? He might still, maybe he sticks around for 3 to 5 more years and becomes the next chief.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, you just never know what the future brings, and
I'm muted. Who's muted?
oh, I can hear you.
You can hear me. Everyone
Yep.
keeps saying muted. What do you mean losing volume?
No sound, losing volume, huh?
Audio's wanky. Yeah, this is all Peter's fault.
We're almost
all
back to like
Peter's fault.
2,000 people. They're coming back.
No sound.
No
Everybody
sound.
keeps saying no sound. Still no sound. Mullins can hear me. Can you hear me now? Meatloaf.
I think some people got to check their TVs. They hit the mute button.
Everyone's saying I can hear you. I can hear you. They can hear me. How about Eric? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
All right. Gone again. Some people saying gone again. Some people can hear us.
50-50.
It's 50-50. What a night. Huh. Is it me or is it Eric?
Yeah, where's Whitey?
I know. That's what it is. I can hear you loud and clear. 70-30. Now it's 70-30. Let me know when it's 60-40.
All right, down in Florida, they can hear us.
You can hear us in Florida. Canada already, Nova Scotia already gave up on us. So yeah. After you knocked Nova Scotia off when you knocked us off. So.
I'm a little partial to that one Italian member that we have. I wonder if they're in Italy watching us now.
Oh, that's right. Don't we have one in Sweden too?
I hope so, because I'm half and half Swedish and half Italian.
Yeah.
The other half of me is a Carlson.
How about this? This guy's definitely not a Kronk. I'm not saying who it is, but he's like, did you watch? Of course I watched.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I also streamed it. I have a channel. It's called Canton Chronicle. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but it's on YouTube. You should check it out sometime.
We're live now. Send him a link.
It's a Canton guy too. Oh, he's probably gonna be like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, what a night! Yeah,
Are we ready to bring Whitey on?
Is he available?
Should we give him a shot?
Go ahead, give him a shot, and I'll. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this again. I mean, since it's wonky, who cares? We're on borrowed time right now, right?
Yeah.
Watch this. Let's copy, right, and then let's put it in here. Anyone that wants to, if you guys, you don't have to be on the screen. Right? You don't have to be on the screen if you don't want to. You want to call in and tell us how happy or disappointed you are? Go ahead. And I'll just keep putting it. I'll put the link in and we'll stay on for 15 minutes and see what happens. I'm now Dixie Bunyan because of the Courtney from Florida. Well, I was on a show in which Karen happened to be on, two weeks ago. And she was telling everybody about how I was able to move my bed out of her house in such a way that I reminded her of Paul Bunyan. So now I'm Dixie Bunyan. Yeah. So there's that. Did you send it to Whitey?
I did. This could take a half hour, so let's be patient.
Well, no, they get in 15 minutes. Oh, don't. Yeah. Oh my God! Look at the link that we're sending out. You see the link?
I see the link.
That is, and we don't make those. We don't make the we don't make those links. StreamYard makes their link. Just
We're a little dyslexic on a couple of letters.
a couple of letters, you know. Yeah. Holy Christ. Yeah. Yeah. So I really just, once again, I really just wanted the frame. I didn't want the mattress and box springs, but I took them anyways. And I mean, I bought it. It wasn't given to me. I bought it. So yeah, I should have had her sign it. If I ever need money, I'll have her sign it. when I'm close to getting bankrupt, I'll sign it. Yes, we're sleeping. It's not her bed anymore.
So what are
okay?
you gonna do?
My
You
bed.
gotta disassemble it and put it over your shoulder and
Well,
You know, I almost called you. I was gonna call you and say live to tape.
honestly,
Here comes the Irish whisperer.
Are you in?
can you hear me now?
Of course we can hear you. Turn your phone sideways.
I got my iPad. Whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Now lower it so we can see your head. There you go.
How's that?
That's
Hey,
Oh,
perfect.
hey, all right. How you doing?
excellent.
Go ahead. Give us
Very,
the,
very
give us the lowdown.
That
The
was
highlights.
very,
Give us the
very
highlights.
good night. Very good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we felt kind of lonely at the beginning when they were outnumbered, but
Hey, can I ask who did they tell to what was it? Put a sign down or be quiet or something?
I think
Colleen.
it was the phone in Colleen's hand.
no, Colleen, she had a whole album with all pictures and everything about Charlie Ray and everything. And she kept flipping the pages and it kept making a noise.
Oh, Jesus.
So John McCord, which he should have told her, be quiet, it was annoying,
They all had binders. Everybody gets a binder.
Yeah, I thought it went very good. I was glad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think the boys were.
No, they didn't
Yeah.
look. They didn't look happy at the end. Hold
No,
on,
they
we're
all-
also gonna-
They all walked out. It was that stayed behind was Glennis and I forget the other kid's name. Nice kid, so
I have to check on the dog real quick. Eric, you talk to them. Jaden and Noah will be with you in 1 minute. Keep going.
Dennis, what do you think about a 4-0 vote? That was pretty strong, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I did. I
I
don't even know Charlie. I have no idea about the guy. I don't, but I just figured it was time for a change. That's all. I mean,
no, I agree, and I think as far as Charlie goes, he was a good candidate. If the circumstances were different, I would have been in favor.
yeah, I don't.
To me, he's always been a gentleman and a good guy. I don't think anything's changed with him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's not everybody's cup of tea, but you and I aren't everybody's cup of tea either.
Yeah, exactly.
So I hope that he works well with this chief. If he gets an opportunity to, go from lieutenant to, and I don't let the chief do what he wants, but if he chooses to pick Charlie as a deputy chief, I think that would be a good thing.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly, and we're going in the right direction, Janice. That's
And that was a big start, I think.
huge start. Huge start.
Really, a huge start. I think it's a huge for the select board to be unanimous too.
Sure. I said it a little earlier. I was happy to hear that Chuck Ray mentioned to the board and everybody that he had, felt that Chief Perkins had been a little bit of a mentor to him, even though in a short period of time. But he learned a few things, and that's encouraging.
Yeah, no, that Chief Perkins, I was very impressed with him. Very impressed with him.
Absolutely, he seems to have stabilized things in a tough time.
And he's honest, and like he said, things are going to take time, and it's going to take time. This new guy's not going to come in and just snap his fingers, and everyone's going to, just
I'm
be all
sorry,
great all of a
Jaden. Is
sudden.
your picture JD Vance?
No, it's
Oh,
not
no.
Jody Rounds.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Wait a minute. now.
Are you sure?
Wait a minute.
I'm
Go ahead.
positive.
What happened here? Go ahead, Deb.
Right, I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I brought people up without them knowing, and they were talking.
Oh, okay.
They were enjoying the caviar in the green room, and you brought
They were watching in their green room. I was trying to bring them up quietly while you were talking. I think they had some questions for you.
we got a big echo now.
Yeah, wicked echo.
Yeah,
I think that's yeah. There you go,
that was Jaden. That's why.
Yep, Eric's fine. Yep, now you're fine.
Right.
Jaden. You got to go into your settings and
hit
hit the echo button on the audio.
echo. Right. There's an echo cancellation on there. We'll bring them on afterwards in case they have a question for you,
Oh,
Dennis, because
okay.
you were there in the. So what was it like? So were you there before the officers all came in, or were they all in there before you got there?
I got there just about the same time, actually. I was here before them, and I'm out in the hallway, and they started coming in.
Yeah.
And I came back over and walked in with most of them, And I just sat down. With Brenda, I didn't feel comfortable being back there in the corner like that,
Were they at least cordial to you?
They were saying to me, but when we first got there, Peter took a picture of them. And a couple they got mad, and I go, well, here we go.
Yeah.
But no, it was fine with me. I had no problem with them. I got no problem with them. Half of Oakdale Road was there,
Yeah. No, I saw it every once in a while when they showed the thing. Let me see if Noah, do you have any questions for Dennis or me or Eric or comments?
Not yet.
Okay, why not?
I don't know. I just don't have any questions.
Okay. What about comment? Oh, and then there was 3.
Oh,
Jaden.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna have a question for Noah because, I'm not too sure if I was reading his last name correctly, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was right or not, but it kind of sounded like Noah a lot about Dick.
He did.
I think that's how his last name was pronounced, but I'm not too sure.
Oh. Well, thanks for checking in.
Yeah.
Oh, there's always a couple.
This
what in the name of God was that?
Well, John,
You know what?
Who's that idiot?
we welcome them all. Unfortunately, they don't all go stay on the track.
You know what? I had a feeling, and that's why I left them down there like I did. Yeah.
Whitey's still trying to join us. He's making an effort.
So that was. I wonder if those two go to Bridgewater State. I bet you those two go to Bridgewater State. Yeah, we know who those two are. You crumbled under the pressure. They crumbled under the pressure because I brought the wrong one on first. He didn't know what to do. They had their stuff ready to go, and it didn't work out.
Good bid though.
That's all right. It is what it is. What about we saw the chief, the new chief, shake everybody's hand at the end.
Yeah. Going around to everybody. No, I like him. I like him a lot. I mean, I thought he was very professional. I mean, no notes, no nothing. He knew everything. Bing, 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 bing.
Yep.
And he had all the right answers. I thought. Even when it came to the tender windows, I always thought the tender windows were, kind of too dark myself. Then when he explained it, he said, "I'm not going to change it either." I said, "Well, good for you." I goes, "At least you understand." And when he explained it, I never even thought of that stuff.
It does. It's got a lot to do with the computers and the firearms that are. I mean, so it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't want someone walking up, being able to look in the vehicle and be like, "That's what I want to steal."
Yeah.
Or you don't want them walking up on a vehicle and see whatever the printout is on the screen.
Yeah. Right.
And it may the day and age of people with the cameras, you're gonna go up, you're gonna videotape them, you're gonna record whatever's on. It like you
Steal
said, that's
information
part-
off the computer screen or something.
Correct.
Sure, I see it.
Yeah. So, and I thought it was the difference in how they answered that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some people interview better than other people too, you know?
Yeah, it's
Right.
you shouldn't expect, we shouldn't expect them to be similar people in any way, and I think
No.
Charlie came prepared, and he did his homework. He just had a different style in how he was going to handle the interview, and
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that was the first time he's ever been in that kind of a spotlight. As far as most people go to an interview with, you're in an office with one or two people, not 3,000
the town.
3,000 crunks and 75 people in a
Hey,
salad
Eric.
meeting room.
Eric,
Right.
Eric, it's Canton Cable Access. It's the people in the room. It's us. I'm sure the jerk was streaming it. I mean,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I mean, if and I'm sure other people may have too. If you
Channel
add
7
all
was
those
there.
up- what's that?
Channel 7 was there the whole time. I don't know what it was just for the news end of it, or I don't know what they were doing.
Well, they had a
No.
microphone on the table, so they recorded everything.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, yeah, that's right. They did have I did see him put one up there. Yeah, you're right.
So you're easily 10,000 people watched that. Through however you look at it, LTL streamed it. So you're looking at and Channel 7 will take cuts from it. And
Yeah,
they'll put that out. So yeah, I mean, nobody's ever had to do that before,
right. Yeah.
right? I'm
Yeah.
sure Chief Wright never had to do that before.
I don't know. I was surprised they even voted today. I didn't realize they were going to vote that fast. I figured
Yeah,
I think
I
they got
heard
they got a sense of the consensus on where it was going, and there was
yeah.
I think that if there was possibility of that 2-2 vote, they might have tabled it for the time being.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Channel 5. Yeah, if it was closer, I would have thought that they would have they would have gone into an executive session first and then
Yeah. Channel 5, yeah.
And Brenda's still up too.
Yeah, see that she loves. There she is.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi.
There you go. There. No,
And
there you
hi,
are.
Brenda. Here's the other thing.
What?
Lieutenant Ray had to do his interview with Colleen right
Yeah.
there, just feet away from him.
Yeah.
And she
All
was
right.
making little noises.
Correct. So, I mean, that's got to be nerve wracking. That you're you're trying to interview for a job. You're not even, you know what I mean. You're interviewing for a job, and you've got a heckler right there. Someone that you've had a run in for years, a neighborhood dispute. That, I think he had a tough night. That I think he did better than expected.
He handled it very well, and
I think so.
I didn't,
I wouldn't have wanted to be in that position.
No.
Mm.
And I think, you know what? Kudos to him, and he deserves a pat on the back for being able to show that under pressure.
and
Yeah.
I think moving forward, he's going to be part of the solution too. It's
Yeah.
I think a lot of people got a better sense of who Charlie Ray was tonight. I think it was a positive thing. I don't think it was negative in any way.
Really, one thing that I got kind of confused on, the chiefs, they were talking about there was 10 police officer openings, and then he said 6 because there's 4 that were in the academy, correct?
He says there's
Yeah,
4
he
in
said
the
this
pipeline.
coming up. Yeah.
But then he said those 4 are probably just replacing for the 4 they're going to be retiring soon. So who's retiring soon that these 4 are going to replace? Patty Sherrill, because she told us at the meeting she was retiring when Perkins leaves.
Who else?
She said
is
she was
up there?
done. Well, who else?
Well, who else is up there?
don't know.
How old's Galanis?
Galanis?
Gladys, the kid.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a young
Right.
kid.
Scott
Oh,
Connors probably got his time.
He's retired already.
Isn't he already
Oh,
retired?
Really?
is he? No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
He might be. I just know at the election in April, I saw him in uniform, and
Oh, okay. Maybe that's another one then, maybe. I thought he
I
was
mean,
retired. Somebody said.
Lank's my age. I don't know who-
Kelleher has already retired.
gone. Keller is
Yeah.
gone. Um,
Oh.
yeah, we'd have to go. We'd have to go through the list. to
Yeah,
see
no, I
if-
just,
well, Albert.
so,
How
so I
old,
mean,
how
they-
old is Kevin? How old is Kevin?
I have no idea.
Kevin's probably 49ish.
No,
Chris
so
was
he's
my-
a long
Chris
way.
was my grade. Chris was 90. So, yeah.
So then
I
they're
don't
gonna be right back to 10 again. And nobody's applying for the job?
Yeah,
Nobody-
but it will. It'll.
Oh, I
it'll-
hope so. It's gonna have to, you know?
Right.
And also, he wants to get him out of civil service.
Yeah.
So if
That's-
that
Anderson-
happens, that'll help.
Anderson's been there a while.
yeah.
I don't know.
Taylor,
I don't think
Taylor's been there a while.
I don't think Anderson's that old though.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have a force, a lot of 20-year-old, average age in the 20s, right? When all said and done, I mean, if they gotta hire 10 more after that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna have a very
They're all
young,
gonna be young kids.
all the more reason for Ray to stay, and he would make a great deputy chief. They're gonna have to. Kelleher is gone, and Cheryl can stay as long as she wants, but when she's gone, now you're out. You're already down a deputy chief. You know.
Yeah, but
so
we don't need to.
You don't need to. But you don't know when she's going to retire. I mean, she could retire tomorrow. You don't
Mhm.
know.
Yep.
So you have to be prepared for that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, she said she was leaving with
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
Somebody said she retired in September. She didn't because she's still answering emails and FOIA requests. So, or Teddy Lehan, he's only a couple years younger than me. Zep,
yeah, oh yeah, Bobby. I don't know what Bobby is.
right? So yeah, you're gonna have. I mean, the thing is we just saw in the last 2 years they all were gone. That was a mass exit. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, between people leaving, like Scott Brown going to Mansfield, and what's his name went to Braintree, and then Berkowitz's kid left, and Kelly Dever like gone. You know, you got to replace them, and that's the best thing. You replace them with new people, with a new chief who can groom these people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
for the best, that's all, you know?
And they have a sergeant that's probably not going to be back.
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Goody, yeah.
Yeah. Good. I don't think we're going to see good anytime.
Based on the
Maybe
fact
that was
that he
over.
started turning over some documents that the courts ordered.
Yeah. Being
Oh, I
compelled.
see that, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So were you? So that was was that a shock to you? Was that like a pleasant surprise, a shock?
Yeah, but after listening to you till last, I was ready to go to the morgue, but then when Gary come on, I felt a lot better. And then when I got there tonight, and then I was trying to read the room before the meeting started, I felt real good.
Yeah.
I just had a good feeling. And then, you know, when they got done, that second guy come on, when Daniels come on, and after 5 minutes, I said, "This is all over." You know,
So it was night and day.
the guy's a professional.
Yeah.
You can tell.
And so I mean, it's a good thing. It's going to be a good thing for the town. So
Mhm.
I-
Just because he's the new chief doesn't mean he's going to turn out to be the next coming of God either. You know, you never know. You can get it done too.
no.
You know what I mean? Who knows? You never know.
Here's the other thing. Maybe we can. Here's something. We'd love to get an update on that. You don't have to tell us. Just tell us how far along in the investigation are you? You know, like you don't have to tell us what's in the investigation. Just tell us how you're doing with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I had heard, and I don't know where I heard it, but I had heard it was going to the post commission.
I don't know. The day I was in court for the Miles here with Scott Piccio's thing there, the lawyer for the post commission in the town of Canton was there that day.
Hmm.
So whatever those text messages with Proctor's involved with good or something, that's all connected, you know. And it was definitely the post commission because they introduced themselves, you know.
And the town of Canton wanted all those texts also. So I mean, maybe it takes time to go through that because the lawyers. And here's the thing:
They know it's
the
coming.
lawyers- only the lawyers get to see that. Nobody else gets to see that.
Yeah, supposedly. Yep.
I'll be 1 minute.
All right, yeah, we know. gotta refill his fill his jungle juice.
There you go.
So yeah, you didn't. So yeah, we showed Connors with the some of the wives were there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they're showing some support for
Absolutely. I mean, they work with the guy, and I'm with Charlie for a lot of years. Them kids, you know, seems like a nice. I don't know anything about. Like I said, I don't know anything about the guy. You know.
Just the way they ended it though was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they had stayed. I wish they had
Yeah, they
stayed.
should.
At least been able to introduce themselves.
It
and
was
shake his hand.
unprofessional, is what it
No matter
was.
who the winner was, it would have been great.
Yeah.
Because would they have stayed if it was? Would they have stayed if it was Ray?
Yeah, I believe they would have.
Right. So
They would have been
Um,
excited.
Well, they're probably pissed off. I mean, like I say, they work with the guy and they're supporting him. But I mean, once they meet the new chief, you know, they got to start a new foundation. That's all.
yeah, but
He's going to be
not
the new
going-
sheriff in
Right
town,
before you.
and
Yeah.
he work together. He'll work. He seems like he's willing to work. He says he's going to back his men. He said all the right things about supporting the guys. You know, I
He-
thought
He was as concerned about the officers as he was
Yeah,
about the
I thought he's
citizens.
both ways, very
which
open.
is
You know,
Yeah. Yep. So
I mean, you never get that with Alina. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's.
The
a fine
transparency
lady.
and talking to the public like they both of them. You know, tonight you
I
never.
was disappointed in the way Helena treated the public.
Oh,
There was a few things. I mean, it stinks because I had private conversations with her, and
Yeah.
she was very nice to me, right? And I took her at her word for a bunch of things, and I took Charlie at his word, and the same thing with Mike Loughran, and I was disappointed with how my relationship with all three ended. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cordial to Charlie. I say hi to him when I see him at town hall, but you
Yeah.
know,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I want what's good for the town. You know what? Maybe I go about it in a different way than other people.
Doesn't make you a bad person.
You're right. And I'm not trying to disrespect the town. I'm not trying to disrespect the offices of anyone on the select board. Obviously, you know, the whole my protesting outside of the houses was nothing more than stop zooming and let's get back to town hall.
Mhm.
And people, maybe, you know, some people liked it, some people didn't like it, and I'm sorry, but you know, I said it right from the beginning. I said, listen, once you guys stop zooming, go back to town hall, I'll stop, and I did. You
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
So I like to try to say I'm a man of my word, and unfortunately, Helena and the others didn't follow through with their words. So,
It is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
move on. That's all.
well, they protected who was more important to them. And
Yeah, exactly.
time, who was more important to her were her officers, and I think that's why they loved her so much, is because she protected them. Well,
Sure.
they're there to protect the town. Okay,
Right.
right.
I'm gonna try to call Whitey, put him on speaker because
All right.
you know
Yeah, just put him on speaker.
You won't get to see his pretty face.
We usually don't, anyways.
No, last time we saw the ceiling, you're right.
It's scary. You know, he must be at his last night tonight or something. What the hell? The lodge tonight?
Hello.
Whitey,
There we go.
Whitey,
What's going on?
you're live to tape, buddy.
I'm watching live to tape.
All
I
right.
can't see you.
Do we have an echo?
No,
No echo. That's good.
no way.
What'd you think, Whitey?
Fantastic. Sweet. I love you guys.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
What'd you think of the 4-0 vote?
It was fucking fantastic. Kidding me?
Hey, kid show.
It's a kid show? Oh,
It's your first crush.
I heard swears before.
You say whatever you want, Whitey. We're all adults here.
Right.
So sounds like you're celebrating though.
And now we can't hear him anymore.
You know we're live.
I know.
Yeah, you in
Okay.
bed?
I know why we can't hear him because
I'm
he wasn't saying anything.
All right, we're gonna let you watch.
You flying that plane?
watching you watch me.
Okay, land the plane. Land the
Uh,
plane, Eric.
Whitey, we're gonna catch up with you at a different time, different channel.
turbulence.
What's in the
Yeah,
chat?
Yeah, we got a little turbulence.
the altitude. The altitude's a little
We're
too much.
going down.
I wish I could come on in person, but
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'm technically challenged. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well,
Our
Eric.
ratings just went up. I think we just gathered about 200
Hit the
more
like
people.
button. Hurry up.
If you like our entertainment, hit the subscribe button and the notifications, please.
yeah, we just had to put out a disclaimer.
Send it a postcard.
I know.
It was another good night, Whitey. We're going to step in the right direction, my
Where's
friend.
Rebecca?
It was a fantastic night, brother.
A lot,
Fantastic.
we've spent a lot of days on the sidewalks, and it feels like it's time well spent now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see what happened in that salad room, and I'm psyched.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's a good feeling.
Right?
And I commend Chuck Ray, did a great job, and I certainly feel bad for him in the sense that he wanted the job to get chosen, but I still think Canton's in a good place right now, in a better place.
I got a question for both
I mean,
Dennis and Eric.
honestly,
Well, and Whitey.
Listen,
What does this mean for the standouts in front of the
Daniels,
police?
dude.
Hang on one second, Whitey. What John's got a question for us.
Yeah, what does this mean now for the standouts in front of the police station?
Dennis, you want to take that one?
Well, you notice Chuck Ray made a comment about how they didn't like that. It's
Yep.
kind of,
I
within
think that
for
was the
John.
biggest mistake he made. I don't think
Yeah.
he made many mistakes at all, but I think that was a mistake. And
Yeah.
um,
Because we're not there protesting them. We're there for John.
No,
Right.
I get that, but what's this mean now moving forward? Will you still be out in front of the police station on Fridays?
Oh, if my boys want to be there, why do you want them home? We'll be there. I mean,
John, as far as I'm concerned, we still have the center of town.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean,
There's work
Well,
to
I'm
be
just
done.
trying. I'm just asking to see,
I'm
if
happy
there's
to
some
put a
sort of-
"We support Canton Police" sign out, but we're there for justice for John.
And
Right.
as far as the protesting or whatever we do in the center of town, if Chris wants to resign, we don't have to go back.
Yep.
In front of me.
Hey, we're listening to an echo on Whitey right through your microphone.
He's still talking.
I know.
Whitey, we got a little bit of an echo, so I'm going to let you go, pal. I appreciate the time, and we'll catch up.
All right, dude. Talk to you, bro.
See you, buddy.
yeah, Whitey.
We were like 30 seconds,
I think they were watching the TV at the same
30
time.
and then it was coming through your phone through his. Yeah,
Hey for effort.
Whitey
you know,
Uncut. He'll have to do a
he
night of
sounded
Whitey.
happy.
Oh yeah, he's thrilling. I love it. It's good for him.
But does it change? So I mean, so the standouts at the police is still for John because that nothing's changed. All right, because we know Karen didn't do it. Someone else, you know what I mean? It's like
We don't know
Until
who did it. That's the
there's-
problem. We never said who did it. We don't know who did it.
we
We just know
don't
that she didn't do it.
Right.
So
Yeah, and then right here, the chief, the week the new chief starts would be Bill welcome standout. Yeah, I don't see why. That'd be great. Once he signs the contract and you know,
because he said he's going to honor 30 days. You know, but
Yeah, that's a good thing.
no, I'd be willing to do that.
Hey, we're in good hands right now with Chief Perkins. So
We are.
Excellent. Yeah.
even if he wanted
and
to go,
kudos to him.
I'm sure the Chief's not going to start golfing for a few more months. So you know, maybe he'll tell him to take. You know, why don't you give 2 months notice?
Well, Lucky's still working up at the golf course, so I mean, he's still. Oh,
There's coyotes to chase.
yeah, I don't know what he does up there, but he's still. You know, I'll talk to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm up at the golf course." I'm like, I don't know what you do in the middle of the winter at the golf course, but whatever.
Watching the sprinklers, make sure they don't freeze.
Right?
Yeah.
Is where it's a 24, you know, 365 day a year.
Oh, he's probably doing security of the big sure the grounds are all set up in the storms and shit. You know, leave him alone. He's a good man.
100%.
Real quickly, Dennis.
What
do you have
happened
any
there?
plans for tomorrow night?
What's that?
Do you have any plans for tomorrow night?
What is tomorrow night?
New Year's.
New Year's Eve.
No, not for you. Shit, man.
Stooges Marathon.
Three Stooges, probably.
They are 24 hours. You're right.
That's
It's-
okay because we invited a bunch of the Kronks over to the Sweeney's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're coming over.
Come on over. You're really gonna stand up till fucking midnight. You're crazy, huh?
Chris.
New Year's is 8 o'clock.
Dennis, we'll just change all the
24
clocks
hours.
in the house and adjust them by 5 hours so we pretend it's midnight.
I don't stay up for that nonsense. I don't give a shit if the ball blows up.
Do you go to sleep? Do you go to sleep and then wake up and then and wish
No.
Brenda a happy New
No.
Year? No?
No,
you don't
see
do
in the
that?
morning. What the hell is the matter with you?
I'm with you, Dennis. I'll be in bed well before midnight.
Yeah.
Shit. Really? You know?
You don't. Yeah. Dennis is having D&E catering the party tomorrow night.
We don't have a cookout in the neighborhood. You never know.
Vampire.
Yeah, it's always been Christmas. It's always been the 24 hours of A Christmas Story, and then New Year's is the 24 hours of the Stooges. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't change that.
Used
Yep.
to be Chinese food in the Stooges, but we don't do Chinese food
Ugh.
anymore.
We
We're
still
not-
do the Stooges though.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, not a kid, but when my father, when he was the manager of the Ponkapock rink, we would get Chinatown,
Yep.
and we would get we got a bunch of the food, and then we would go up to the rink and we would skate for New Year's. That was we'd eat out in the lobby, you know, on the benches in the lobby, and then just keep running out, you know, getting out on the ice, and we would skate on New Year's Eve. That
Well,
was
that's
good.
a nice tradition.
You know,
yeah. Just,
no,
you know,
nothing freezes around by Thanksgiving. I mean, Christmas, you know?
I know.
New Year's.
It's been a number
No
of years.
plans.
Back at the Free the Res. That's when my days started being numbered, is when they shut down the wall on us, and they tried to tell people that they couldn't skate on the res, and
Oh, jeez.
I took the snowblower down and I went out and I snowblowed 2 giant hockey rinks.
You know?
That night at the next day at the selectmen's meeting, they put out a thing saying, listen, you know, the ice might not be safe. You know, I'm like, we've skated on the res for years, and now you're telling people not to go skate on the res? Like, come on. You know, it's like every chance they get, you know, they But yeah, I just remember for Ponkapog, they used to have they had those sailboats, with the blades on them, and they go flying across the ice. Yeah, because Ponkapog and the Reds used to freeze for like months at a time.
Yeah, it's crazy now.
Yeah, maybe you get 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops.
Yeah, exactly.
Never snows, rain, slush and shit, it's all over. Yeah. It's
We
too
used to have
bad.
snow by Thanksgiving. I mean, I remember Thanksgiving games where there was snow.
Yeah.
Going over to Stoughton, and you try to trudge through snow from Thanksgiving to St. Patrick's Day. It was almost to Easter. It was
the winter all the time.
It was winter. Yeah.
We used to play at Hull. Thanksgiving Day. That was our game down in Hull. It was cold down there too.
Yeah.
Gary, I don't know if you just got here, but it was good news tonight.
Oh yeah.
He'll be all right. He'll call.
Yeah,
Gary's
Gary,
in
you're a
the
little
chat.
late with-
I just
little
sent the
late with that
link.
letter.
See if we can,
He'll be on it, man. He'll be on it. He'll be on it.
half hour.
Yeah.
we might have to do John, you might have to call him on speaker.
No. He wants.
He'll be in his laptop.
Hold on. He wants me to do this. I can give it to him real quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see
Gary.
what's going on.
I sent it to him. There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
See? I'm getting good. I'm good at this. Sending the link. Sent, Gary. Check your email.
We're gonna have to have like a tutorial.
Oh, yeah. I know.
This is StreamYard tutorial.
They have a show on at noon time, so why do you get on?
I'll never forget. I have a Kronk friend who after my father died, I never knew this, but they used to hang out at the rink all the time too, and this person was like, your father had the biggest hands, and my father wasn't a big guy. He was, I don't know, 5'10", 5'11". There was no way he was 6 feet, maybe 5'10". And yeah, I ended up, I got my father's hands.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they're like he would pick me up and put me on the and it was just like boom, and when he died, and I was reaching out to a bunch of other hockey players. There was one guy who was in Slapshot, and it was so funny. I said, "I go, you remember, I'm so and so," and he goes, "Oh yeah, I remember your father. I could never win a face-off against him because he just, he was in construction his whole life. Back in the days when you literally had a hammer in your hands, it wasn't always just those nail guns." Yeah. Used to tie. Oh my God, he used to tie my skates too, and it killed me because he had those in the old days. They had that little hook. It was a plastic thing with like a hook in it, and they
tighten your laces. Yeah,
tighten your laces. Yeah, they don't have those anymore. And I just remember, and I still, every once in a while I still see this. Donnie McNeese, Mr. McNeese. He was just out of college, and he was my coach. And I remember running into the Randolph rink, and I was late, and I had my, back then when you're little, you're mostly all dressed in your gear except for your skates and your helmet and stuff. And I'm running towards the locker room, and I told him, I go, "I'm sorry, I'm late, Donnie." The only time my father ever touched me, grabbed me with one hand, put me into the wall. Everybody's looking at me. Donnie, who was a big guy, Donnie McNeese was a big guy back then, was frantically trying to grab my father's wrist, trying to break him from holding. And I didn't know what I said. And Donnie's like, "No, Joe." And my father's like, "What did you say?" And I thought I swore. I didn't know what it was. And it was, because I called him Donnie. And because he, like you said, he's just out of college, and we're about, I don't know, 10, 12-year-olds that he was coaching. And my father's like, and Johnny's like, "Joe, I said he could." And my father's like, "Not my kid. He either calls you Coach or Mr. McNeese." And to this day, anytime I see him or I talk to him, it's still Mr. McNeese. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm looking at Donnie, who's double the size of my father, just trying to break my father's hand. And my father had one hand up against the wall. you know, and I was like, oh, but yeah, those New Year's was great up at the Ponkapog rink, you know. So, did he? Why does Gary take so long when he has the?
He's
he
got to
has,
fire up the laptop. He said.
It's got. Oh, it's got. He doesn't keep it on.
Is it
I
dial?
keep the studio running at all times, even when Eric boots us. Oh, you guys missed it. So we were streaming the meeting. Eric shows up late. He's in the car. He shows up late. He comes on his phone and on his laptop, and then he decides he's going to shut us off. He ended the stream.
I booted 3,000 people without a proper goodbye.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, have you guys seen your Muppets?
I did see a couple. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You guys
see
awesome.
Brenda?
Yeah.
That is
Brenda's Muppet with the shirt and at the microphone and everything. Yeah.
That's great. You gotta do with your hairy chest.
I know. You know,
Uh,
as everybody else.
At least that Muppet's got some ropes.
but, I know. But Brenda,
even Tim is in there.
Yeah. That guy's a riot. He's
great.
He's nailed almost everybody. He could have done a
Yeah.
little better. with
And
me,
that
but,
song that he did for today's opener was awesome.
I
He-
know.
And there was even some lyrics about Whitey trying to get on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard that. I saw that.
Whitey's
I
still
heard-
trying to get on.
I know. I heard that, and I'm like, well, I'm going to steal that for the show tonight.
He's good. He's real.
SK27 Music. He's on YouTube. He's on Twitter. He's
On everything, yeah.
I guess he's.
I follow him and everything.
So,
He's changed the game in the cesspool.
Yeah, no, it's good. It lightens everybody's moods up and stuff, you know. It's great.
Absolutely.
You need it.
somebody says Whitey sounds hammered.
Yeah, man.
He's tired.
Well, he's at home. He's at home. He's having fun.
Absolutely.
He's supervised.
That's all that matters.
So, listen, Patty Sherrill has retired. She's paid hourly to do some of the work at the
Did you
station.
send Dennis the right link? I mean, Peter. I mean,
Who do
sorry.
you want me to send it to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the back room, and I don't backstage, and I don't see him. So he might be in the other one.
Oh, he's in the old one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on,
No,
Gary.
Come on,
Gary,
yeah, bingo's
hold on.
gonna start in a minute.
It's
It's only
fired
been
up.
10 months for us. We're still learning.
No, I don't know which one I sent them, but I'll do it again. Hold on. Email. Gmail. Yeah.
You got to
I-
get out of the other room to get in the new room.
No, I just maybe he clicked on the wrong one. I sent it again, Gary. Make sure you get the right one.
Come on, Gary, I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be New Year's by the time Gary comes on.
Let's start off 2026 the right way.
While we have them, because it's a whole new show. Much needed change from Luann Kent. Luann Kent, thank you. And what was said by someone, right? Trish spoke to Ray. What was said by someone, right? Trish spoke to Ray. Hey, that was the other thing. In our chat, there were people that weren't liking that Trish called out the people in the back. I actually really liked it. I'm like,
Oh.
hey, you
I
know,
did too.
What do you mean? She was talking to the police?
Well,
Not that
no, but then they let Scott Connor go
Yeah.
on and talk yapping when they wouldn't.
And
I
I
know.
just said, hey, what's this public comment?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
No, we couldn't talk. We couldn't say a word.
they made sure we knew we weren't going to be allowed to
that's
talk.
that's where I was going to say, but it kind of went off the rail.
It
I
did.
think she just
Huh.
wanted to acknowledge the fact that they were there to support.
Fine.
And
It's obvious.
you guys want to, yeah. So, I mean, I think, and she even talked afterwards before they shut off the stream. They were talking about it at the desk.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah. Gary, you just got to check your most recent email, Gary.
He's probably still on Christmas Eve.
I know.
I can figure it out. You should be able to.
I know. I know.
Dennis figures this out because his wife.
I just got confused. This time it said they'd go Facebook or YouTube. I went Facebook and he went sign your password. I go, fuck this. I ain't going through this aggravation today. Then I'm on
No.
YouTube. I got right on.
Right. Yeah. It really isn't that hard unless you're,
No.
you know, Gary or Whitey. Then it's hard. But
He's quite a good on his phone.
Yeah.
so, all right. Well, Gary, we're gonna count it down because watch. No sooner I freaking count it down, he'll be like, "I'm on, I'm
Hey,
on."
you just made it the other night just by a couple minutes, remember?
I know.
Yeah.
I was ready to go too.
I know that kept you on it for a
Yeah.
while. And,
Can you see this? And then here it is again. Boom. All right. I just sent it again.
She did cross watch the sleep. Who's that? Coffee girl.
what
I
did
just
you say?
got
She did cross watch the
you
sleep.
light off all those fireworks, probably.
I'm pretty sure Coffee Girl lives in your neighborhood.
I know.
Could be, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are in here.
She's undercover.
Do you think any of the
Undercover.
officers that will be spoken to? Probably not. I don't think so.
Well, you gotta expect that.
You know, it was a. It was an interview. Listen. Kudos to them for showing up finally.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
last time they showed up was for the friggin' for the audit that they didn't want.
Yeah, but I think that they'll see feedback on Facebook and know how it was perceived,
Gary, I
Which-
just sent you the whole.
which
new
is the
link.
point that
Well, the chief
that
knows.
will make the point.
He's got to, like he said, he's got to earn their trust too. He's coming in off the, he's coming in off the street. It's gonna take time.
Maybe I did send them the wrong link. I don't know. Could have been my fault. This one might have been my fault.
That
Come on
was
again.
definitely the old link.
I did, right? I gave him the old link.
Gave
Is
the
that what
old
it
link.
is? I didn't copy the new one. All right, I apologize. This one was my fault. Sorry, Gary. All right, hold on. He's sitting there. He just finally showed me.
Hey, Gary Titus.
There's Gary. There's Gary.
Let's
All right,
let's
that's that one.
Hey, Gary.
Hi guys. Yeah, that was the old link, John.
Well,
Well, they
blame,
have Gary.
blame Eric because he booted us off.
I don't blame anybody. It's good to be here. Hey,
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
congratulations, Dennis and Brenda. You guys, you deserve this.
The town,
Oh,
the
time.
town
You,
deserves.
you all do. I mean, we all do. And
Yeah.
I wrote my letter today, and I was kind, and I used my words carefully, and I was very
But it was
surprised.
pointed. Yeah.
I was very surprised they had a vote at all, but I'm glad they did, and I'm glad that the choice they made.
Absolutely.
And it was 4-0.
Yeah, isn't it
yeah,
it good to
after
hear
watching-
4-0? Isn't it
Yeah.
good to hear 4-0?
Huge. It really was. Yep.
Yeah.
After hearing both, how could you not take a vote that quick?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Well,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you that Jr. took the lead there, and he kind of set the table for everybody to fall in line, and not that they fell in line, but you kind of knew that Trish seemed like she was going to go in Daniel's way. I had a feeling Susan was going to do the same, but she didn't kind of show her cards as much as Trish.
No.
But when JR got up there and spoke, and he again laid it out on why he was making his decision, you
Yeah.
just knew it had to go this way, and it needed to happen right then and there.
Yep.
And hats off to him because for the guys, involved in everything he is in town, whatever he does in town. I mean, he's got to catch a lot of flack from a lot of people. He stood up to the podium tonight, big time. But my hats
Yeah,
off
but,
to
he
him.
did what's
All
in
of
the,
them.
but here's the thing. He did what was in the best interest for the town.
I realize that, John, but a lot of shit doesn't get done for the best interest of the town because a lot
Yeah,
of people
well-
don't step up to the plate. You see that with all the protesting and stuff that goes on in town. You want change in town? It's the same goddamn 5 or 10 people every week.
Yep.
Well,
because a lot of people, they don't want to deal with what we've dealt with for the past couple of years.
No,
don't
but they
want
stepped up
to
to the
push
plate
back.
at the voting booth. That's why
Well,
we have.
Vote, 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 please.
Yep.
Vote,
Well,
vote.
that's what we gotta do. You gotta get out there and let the people know, you know, we're not doing it just to be annoying. We've been doing this for a reason, you know?
I
You
think
want
it's
justice for John O'Keefe. That's all we want.
and Sandra Birchmore.
And Sandra Birchmore,
Those two,
you know,
Right.
Justin Root, Casey,
And
all these people.
and you want to be able to feel safe driving through the town. And you
Right.
it's not that people are afraid of the police. It's you're afraid that maybe their feelings are going to get in the way of things.
And now I know, like, you know, if I get pissed off and this one beside me, I can just throw her out in the line, get rid of her, and nobody's going to come in my house and question me. So beautiful. Way
Dennis,
things as is.
you might be the one out in the lawn.
No,
That's
no
all
doubt.
right.
No doubt.
Somehow I
in my
think it's
mind.
better.
I'm out doing my
I
dog
was thinking,
Robert.
This is gonna be like Fred banging on the door when it's locked. Hello, Ma!
I feel like somebody told me the ending of a movie tonight. I got out of work at 10 o'clock, you know, and I turned on my, you know, on the phone, and I see, you know, that they said that they took the vote and that the other guy won, Daniels won. And, you know, so I got to go back and watch everything. I only saw until maybe the second question for Chuck. And that was it. But, you know, I'm probably going to stay up and watch the rest. Of course, I have to stay up and watch the rest of it. But
Just make
he
sure
did
you
a
just,
great interview, Gary. He was a really excellent candidate.
yes.
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I don't like what I heard about, you know, the officers walking out at the end.
Yeah.
No, but
Well, you know, it's these guys all work with this. I don't know, like I don't even know Charlie Way. I never met the guy in my life, but I mean, he obviously has the support of his fellow guys.
Correct.
You know, his
And
fellow
they've never been
officers.
they've
And
never
they
been
don't
in
know
that
this guy
position.
coming in off the street from a hole in the wall. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I personally thought it was. I would have shook his hand, but hey, like he said, the chief says I'm sure he didn't even bat an eyelash at it because he seems like he's that much of a professional. He's going to look at it and say, "Hey, now I said I got to get these guys to trust me. Now I'm going to prove it," and he'll work towards that. You can just tell he's that kind of guy. You know, he even comes in on the weekends and he'll solve a problem. He said so.
Well, he
Come
even
on,
said
I mean-
he'll work a shift for a guy.
Yeah,
how
that's
was
my kind of guy.
how was the room tonight? Was the room crowded?
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
Three
That was
quarters.
a
Three quarters.
Three
full.
quarter, yeah.
if everybody took a seat, there would have been a few standing still.
Brenda, you going to do, you know, the next select board meeting? Are you going to do your 2025, you know, year end review?
No, it'll be a new year. No, it'll be Brenda's. It'll be a fresh start. New year.
There you
New
go.
year. New Brenda.
I like that idea better. Geez, I'm agreeing with John. That's serious.
I know it's scary.
You mean
Scary
you
that
want
I'm
me to let the
foreseeing it.
murderers and the little helpers off the hook?
No,
No.
not that we're letting them off the hook, but you know, new year, new Brenda, new hope, just a new beginning.
Maybe
You
just
know,
for
we're
one
not
week.
We're not forgetting the past. It's not, no, it's not a clean slate. Definitely not a clean slate.
Yeah.
No,
But
keep
it's
going the
a-
way you are. Don't listen to them. Keep going the way you are.
Yeah.
That's how you get results.
I
Okay,
got to
Cody.
tell you, Brenda, you do such a good job. You really do. And you know who else has really stepped up with their speaking abilities? And I told him this yesterday on the phone. Is Peter. You know, he speaks well. You know, and what I like about Whitey doesn't have a paper in his hand. He doesn't look at his iPhone. He just speaks from the heart, and he
Yeah.
tells it like it is.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
There's a lot of
and that's why when I started the show tonight, as soon as the streaming was over, I gave kudos to Chuck Ray, because in our chat all night, people noticed. You know what? People noticed. He used notes, and I can't get that hard on him, because I've used notes on every show. This is probably
That's
the
just-
only show I haven't used notes on.
That just shows to me that he prepared.
He was prepared.
And I you know,
They were
again,
typed.
I
Those
think
And I heard a couple of comments outside. We're talking. People saying, "Oh, he had all the questions written down on paper in front of me." No. I was sitting right there. The guy had notes, and he spoke from his heart.
yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
the guy's got 25 years, and you know, he spoke. He was getting a little emotional. I thought.
He's
I think so
he's
too.
passionate about the job, and he's passionate.
He seemed
about
that way.
the town.
Yeah.
And,
It's just a shame that he's stuck in the force that he's on right now with all the shit that's going to hit the fan. I mean, you know.
I mean, how would you feel if you were Charlie Ray and you had to, come in at a time like this and do an interview? How would you feel? Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
Gary,
You know-
we said that with the room the way it was,
Yeah.
knowing he had all these people relying on him, supporting him in the back, people in the front who were against him, and then everyone looking for every little thing that he was going to do wrong,
Yeah.
not what he did right. I mean, he was in a no-win situation.
At what point did you think they were going to take a vote, and what happened that made them take a vote?
I
5 minutes into the second.
I
time.
thought they were going to vote as soon as JR got finished speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, there's
I
gonna be
think they were blown away by that guy.
Gary, I told the crew, I said, at one point, I texted someone, I said, this guy wants me, I would run through a wall for that guy.
Yeah.
That's how inspiring he was.
Because I went and started when we first walked in. I was in, and we were talking with Brendan. And I says, you know, what we should do is hopefully they hold off and let Chief Perkins stay. He's got another 6 months. Let him stay. Send it back out. Get some more, applicants or people who apply. Do something to get people to come here. You know,
That's exactly what my sign said. Put
Yeah.
it back out.
put it back out.
Yep.
But then
Here's the-
after when this guy got interviewed, I says, "Holy Jesus! They got the right guy. Whoever did that search, they found the right guy." I think.
Well, I
Yep.
sent
That
I
was a
sent
tear up.
John and Eric my letter that I wrote today to the select board and Charlie Duty, and I said that let Chief Perkins stay on until July 1st and use that time to get more candidates. And it sounds like it's a good thing they didn't listen to me. But
Slim.
what they did do that I put in the letter was they were very transparent about how the process went. Charlie explained it very well.
And who stepped down? Well, not who, but how many stepped down for what the reasons were.
Yeah, I was glad to hear that. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was important. He told us the reason
was
they
huge.
stepped down because everybody was just saying, "Oh, they pulled out. They pulled out." So I think it was
No,
good that he
because-
said why.
A better opportunity, a different life
Yeah.
circumstances. I mean,
Yeah.
there's all different reasons. Here's the other thing
Hey,
about
even
Chuck
one.
Ray.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, I'll be quick on this one. I promise. Everything he said completely was from the heart. And I believe him 100% that he does love the town, right?
Yeah.
Growing up, going through the Canton systems, serving 25 years on the force, the fact that he could have gone somewhere else and he didn't, the fact that, just like everyone else, don't put your name in because they're looking for someone outside, and yet he still put his name in.
Yeah.
Kudos to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, stepping up to the plate's not easy.
But the
No,
only problem was in the interview, he said, I feel good because I trained all these guys. I said, well, as far as your training, you obviously did do a good job right there. I mean, that part of the interview there, I think he kind of,
yeah, because you know why? Because forever, nothing's really ever happened in this town.
yeah.
Maybe there was a few in this force that didn't want to take training serious.
Yeah.
Correct,
Whatever.
because nothing's ever really gone on in this town until it went on in this town. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now it seems.
So they got exposed. There's one.
Right.
I
Sleepy little
felt
town.
good. I felt good, and this is as far as I listened before I had to go in and work. I felt good when he said, not to disparage the last, people in charge, but I would have, been more transparent and held, open meetings more, and
Yep.
so,
Definitely. Yeah, he said the right thing.
yeah,
And
let's.
Charlie also did say, don't blame all the police officers because, he was saying Morris is the DA's office and the state police, and he's
Oh, yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
99% of it probably is down there. You know,
Yep.
I give him kudos on that. You know,
I'm looking forward to hearing that. So, all right, where do you go from here? Is Charlie Ray going to be the deputy chief?
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
have a problem with it.
I
That would be
wouldn't either.
okay.
I have no idea.
Because I think he has a great mentor if with this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on police matters, but I'm glad to be involved in town matters, and I'm glad that there are a lot of smiling faces because of what happened tonight.
Oh.
And it sounds like things were well done, by the select board and the town
Very good,
administrator tonight.
And John, I think you'll agree with me that the three people at the bottom of the screen, that the town owes a big thanks to all three of you, and you stepped up.
Hey,
Very good.
and you know what? Because there are people in this town that might not agree with any of us that are on this panel.
Mhm.
But I
Right.
want to say that we all love the town. We all love it in the way that we think is for the best. Some people, there's always going to be people butting heads, and
Yeah,
it's just
you know,
how it's going to
There
be.
may be people that hold ill will towards you and I, John, but
Yeah.
we don't hold ill will towards them.
Oh, they shouldn't be. I mean, Dennis
Even
and
the
Brenda.
Mike Higginses and the Rocco Camaradas.
Yeah, that's different. No, I get
I
that.
don't. I
You're
don't
always
care
going to
about
have
that
those.
stuff. They
You're going to have those, but you know what? I
Always
think
your breath.
you have a small group of people who, like I said, Canton is a loyal town. People are loyal to a fault.
Yep.
And the thing is some people look at the town as people are trying to ruin it, and some people are looking at it as we're trying to help it. And maybe this is a step in the right direction, and we'll see. We'll see what the.
Oh, I think the town's a hell of a lot better off in the last couple of years than it has been in a long time. There's a lot of people involved. Why,
Yep.
Right.
A lot of people not even on the panel and stuff. A lot of people in town,
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
They made these changes possible. We took a lot of hits for it, and still are, But the
Yeah.
town's going to be a lot better for it, and over the years you can see it.
Hey, 2 shows in 2 nights. Do I get a Muppet?
I know. What's going on with you?
We'll work on getting you a Muppet. On that note, it's 10:45.
I know. I got to
Yeah.
go.
We
Gary,
got-
when you go to catch up on the select board meeting today, don't forget it's the first take, not the second take.
Yeah, I know. We got 2 streams tonight.
And that's Peter's fault. I'm
Yeah.
only kidding.
Any of these folks politicians? No, but none of us are.
No.
None of them. Yeah. Hey, who wants to go first? Gary or Dennis? Brenda. Let's go. Hey, Brenda, you go first. You're the queen. You go first. You want to wish everybody a happy new year and
Absolutely. It's
give us a Brenda. Give us a under 3 minutes.
in my opinion, this is an absolutely wonderful way to start the new year with the
My
new
humble
chief. Yes, I had. Well, I won't go into that on the show. Never mind. No. I think it's going to be a great year, and I think the whole town has a lot to look forward to now. Dennis?
Dennis.
I'll just say Happy New Year. I'm getting tired. I'm going to bed. I love you all. And
Listen, thank you guys so much for everything you've done for the last couple years. And
thank you guys. Don't take me.
wish you guys a happy new year and happy safe new year, and we will talk very soon.
Yep. Happy New Year, everybody in Canton.
Happy New
Happy
Year,
New
everybody.
Year.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys. And there go the Sweeneys. Now it's up to you, Gary.
Well, I'm very happy, to see a bit of the news, and I'm looking forward to going on and watching it. So, we have a new start in Canton, and it is something to be happy about. And I've got such a big freaking head on this screen now. Holy smokes! Come back. A good job,
Gary?
guys. You were going to make it the last show, and thanks for staying on. I had something to do after work.
This is the last show of the year, and
Yeah.
like we just said, to the
you-
Sweeneys,
Gary,
want-
always a pleasure having you on, and
Yep.
certainly we look forward to having you again in 2026.
Well, I'm going to start my olive branch letters, and I got a couple people I want to send a letter to and say thank you. And
Rocco.
no, Rocco. You know what? I could pick up the phone right now and call Rocco. You know,
Me too.
We
Tell
just
him,
get
I said,
Rocco.
tell him I said hello.
I like Rocco a lot. So
Well, there's the other fellow that doesn't like you. I'm not a fan of, but
no, Miggins, no. I know.
Yeah.
It is
And
what it is.
you know, people got to be positive in town. You got to be able to disagree, but you know, and you know, and keep your head about you when you do. Who did I ask who was the other night? You know, I guess if people want to be anonymous, they can be anonymous. But you know, there's somebody that says awful nice things about me on here, and I mean, we must be related.
I bet he's a Bruce fan too.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, somebody. I'm gonna have to, you know, ask my my son to show me how to change my name so that it, you know, says something other than Bruce fan. I want DJ Gary Titus back or something.
Isn't it your email? I don't know what these things are.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
you can set up another account. You can have both dueling accounts.
yeah.
that's what I'll do. I'll set up another account. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
you know,
All right. Well,
I'll be
happy
this
New Year
guy.
to you, Gary. There you go.
This guy.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, yeah.
I'm kidding.
There used to be Larry Glick used to be on the radio, and
I
people
know.
would call up and say, "Hey, Larry, shoot me off," and he'd have a
Yeah.
machine gun sound
I
in the
know.
background, and
I
shoot
know.
people off.
How you doing?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
254.
Hey, Larry, how are you? Let me check.
Woohoo. Yeah. Yep. So,
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, Gary.
And then there were two.
John, I'm going to do something that I don't normally do.
And
And that's
you gonna bring it up?
I'm going to plug another show.
Go ahead.
And I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to the Read Files. That
Oh
is
yeah, I
gonna-
already subscribed.
starting in January. If you haven't subscribed, go to the Read
I already
Files on
subscribed.
the YouTube. Nick Rocco and it sounds like Karen Reed will be
On
putting
there.
a show
Yeah.
together, and I'm sure they'll have some great guests. But
Mhm.
there's gonna be some interesting content there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well,
And
guys,
Nick, if you need a few pointers, call John.
yeah.
It's not
Karen,
easy.
Karen, if you have a Sharpie, I will bring the headboard to you. We can get that thing signed. Just and a little verification letter. Just a little letter.
Karen, can you do me a favor though when you're signing? Can you say to the Olga?
Yeah.
Karen Reed.
No. That's it. The last time this year. Eric, thank you. All the Kronks, thank you. Mullins, thank you. DJ Atkins, thank you. Boozy, thank you. Brandy, thank you. To the haters, thank you. To you know what? To everybody in Canton, thank you. Happy New Year. And I wish everyone a safe and happy New Year. We'll see you. We will see you in 2026. Yeah.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.